Hey, give me 45 seconds to enlist your help with something. Garrison Hayes, friend of the channel, is a brilliantly talented and passionate young Black creator who's trying to make our chaotic and too often unjust world a better place. He's nominated right now for a Webby Award, and with your help, he can win it. Voting ends tomorrow, and while Garrison right now at this very moment is hanging on to first place, the guy in second place, who I'm sure is a swell fella, has nearly 5.5 million subscribers. And Garrison is going to need a big final push and assist from all of you to win. So click the link in the description, then click vote under Garrison Hayes, click sign up to vote, and follow the prompts. Thanks for proving that community and unity are still powerful. And good luck, Garrison. Last night, Marjorie Taylor Greene held a town hall that ended in violence at the hands of fascists, cops, people there to maintain order and ensure that no crimes were committed, yet apparently exercising one's free speech guaranteed under the Constitution of the United States constitutes a crime at a Marjorie Taylor Greene outing. But before I play a few of these clips, I really want to impress upon you where she came from, who she is at her core. Before she ran and inexplicably was elected one of the stupidest members of the House of Representatives to ever hold office, she was a conspiracy theorist. That was her claim to fame. She talked about how Q is a patriot from the QAnon conspiracy theory. She waxed and waned about how 9/11 was an inside job. She stalked school shooting survivors and talked about how they were false flag operations. She is an anti-Semitic bigot, a hateful troll in human form. And now, because the people of Georgia in her district saw fit to elect this idiot to high office, she now holds a space in the lexicon in political topics. So there are many Republicans who are not holding town halls because of the protests, because of people expressing themselves peacefully in their disagreement with what is taking place in this fascist nation that we now call home. The illegal removal, the lack of due process to deport people, people who are legally here, the dismantling of our government and Social Security benefits for elderly and sick and needy people. And she, proudly up there with her monkey grin, laughs and taunts protesters as they are being led away and in some cases tased, violently ripped to the ground. There's like 10 cops on elderly or aging individuals rather than just one cop leading people away. It was a disgusting display. And we'll start this, a protester who doesn't have violence inflicted upon them, or at least on camera, but got a good zinger in about being a butched-bodied bigot. Watch this.
FBI, ATF, Border Patrol, ICE, and many local law enforcement, all the way from city, county, and states, all across the country are working together to track down illegal alien criminals, cartels, and terrorists that are not just living at the border. Ladies and gentlemen, they're all inside the interior of the United States.
How about the KKK?
All inside the interior of the United States. You can head out. The protest is outside. Thank you very much. Protest is outside. Protest is outside. Bye. Have fun out there. City of Ackworth is doing a great job. They have an area for protests outside. Thank you so much.
As the crowd cheers with delight that their fascist fever dream is coming to reality. One, good on the protester to keep her bearing, screaming, "You butch body bigot." But also, let's talk about what Marjorie Taylor Greene is claiming there. Claims that are not backed up by due process. They're not backed up by court order. They're not backed up by evidence whatsoever. It's just a claim that's being made that these are criminals being deported. Members of the cartel, terrorists even, not just run-of-the-mill criminals. We're talking about national security threats, terrorists. She's a liar in service to a liar, Donald Trump. Things did get worse, though. Multiple individuals who raised their voices, exercising their First Amendment right under the Constitution of the United States, were forcibly removed and tased by these fascists. Here's one.
Stop.
This is a peaceful town hall. Now, this is a peaceful town.
Again, these terrible human beings in this room are cheering the unlawful, the illegal, the abuse at the hands of government. The same people who fly their Gadsden flags, their "don't tread on me" flags, who whine about tyranny, who cried crocodile tears about wearing masks during a pandemic to protect their neighbors, are now cheering as a black man is tased for exercising his constitutional rights. I hope there are lawsuits brought. I hope that this small community is sued into non-existence, litigated into the poorhouse, into bankruptcy for the behavior of these cops that is being cheered on by this community of assholes. Wasn't the only one, though. Here's another one. Again, take note of how many cops it takes to wrangle an aging individual who is there to protect his own constitutional rights by exercising them.
Stop. Are you really doing it? Really?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Again with the fascist cheering. Also, this is being escalated. Law enforcement's job is to de-escalate. It's to make what could be a volatile situation less volatile, less violent, less problematic, and that is not what they did. This is what happens when you hire, one, stupid people to elected high office, but also when you hire insecure weaklings to be cops who have an outsized portion of power over the citizenry. It's like having that bad boss. Everybody's had a bad boss who is drunk on what little tiny amount of power they have. Every single one of these cops is that. And this crowd loves it. They love it. The same crowd that bemoans this behavior toward them loves it when it happens to somebody else, because they're all hypocrites. Every single last one of them in service to fascism, in service to the dear leader and the cult, and the high priestess in the cult of Donald Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene. What do you think? I invite you to this conversation. Where am I wrong? You can tell me below in the comments. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another. Are you tired of your entree growing cold while you're stuck outside smoking near the restaurant entrance? Or perhaps you're craving a puff, but you're stuck in the airport for the next several hours. And that's if you don't get delayed. Or possibly you've just had enough of your clothes smelling like smoke. Don't get up, get your nicotine fix right there, or anywhere for that matter, with Zippix nicotine toothpicks. Socially acceptable yet discreet, Zippix toothpicks not only serve as an excellent nicotine delivery service, they also satisfy the oral fixation associated with smoking and vaping. You don't have to hit the bricks to get your fix. Instead, try Zippix. Head to zippixtoothpicks.com today and score 10% off by using code Dollemore at checkout. Available in 6 delicious flavors with 2 and 3 milligram options, Zippix are perfect for long flights, restaurants, and all those other places where you're no longer allowed to smoke or vape. Zippix are also one of the most cost-effective nicotine products on the market, and they're proudly made right here in the United States. Why not give your lungs a break? Hundreds of thousands of customers count on Zippix for their nicotine fix without needing to inhale toxic smoke or vape oils. Or maybe you're just looking for a boost. Zippix also offers caffeine and B12 infused toothpicks too. Stop interrupting your life with cigarettes and vapes. Go to zippixtoothpicks.com today and score 10% off by using code Dollemore at checkout. You must be 21 years or older to order and be warned that nicotine is an addictive chemical. Nix that fix with Zippix nicotine toothpicks.